Well,
because I don't want to take away from there's a lot of folks that do a lot of work on this, and I don't want to take anything away from that.
so Dan, yes, I understand that you don't want to take away from the woodworkers, but it's great running into you here, and that you're a Shriner because
When my daughter was born, she was born with bilateral club feet. I was sworn she'd never learn to walk, and we went through that, and then my wife's grandfather, who's a Mason and Shriner, said, "Hey, take her to the Shrine Hospital. They'll help you out. They're going to do fantastic work." And so she's been in the Shrine Hospital. Well, she was in the Shrine Hospital for about 10 or 15 years, going through all the stuff. They did a handful of surgeries. Like I said before, she would have never walked without the help of the doctors.
Which one of our hospitals?
The Salt Lake Hospital, Dr. Santoro, fantastic. Guy's a genius. They had to create ankles for her. Her feet were so messed up.
You're doing
But, during her time in high school, she was on a color guard team.
That's awesome.
So she did sports and other stuff by the time they got the stuff fixed. And every couple of years, she had to go back in for more work.
Hi, Ron. So, Ron, you have a child also that went through the Shrine Hospital system?
My son is almost 50. He just turned 50.
50?
And when he was 1 year old, my boss sponsored him. A little band here, Alex Finley, sponsored my son, Portland. So he spent about 17 years going.
All right. Was it a leg thing?
It was club feet.
Club feet.
Very severe. He had over 30 surgeries on his feet.
Oh, wow.
He's our $1 million baby.
And he gets along all right?
He does very well.
Okay, good. Well, we're just really thankful to you and the Ada County Woodworkers for making all these toys, and I think you helped get that organization started.
We got the program going. Michael was president at that time and said the club needs a project.
Yeah.
And I had the idea in Portland, because I was familiar with what you did up there. What a great idea. So
Yeah.
it's worked out well for us.
Well, we sure do appreciate them at the Salt Lake Hospital because we give them to the kids, get them, and then if we have a little overflow, they're in boxes in the lobby. We give them to the families of the kids that are there for treatment, and then if we still have some left over after a while, then some of our Shriners in Salt Lake load them up and take them down to Mexico City, along with extra wheelchair parts and other things that we have an abundance of in Salt Lake. So
Through the years that we were there, we would see blankets and headgear and a lot of little things that
yeah, I'll be heading down there tomorrow with a car full of books and quilts and dolls. Well, it's just going to all be in my car, but
okay.
and lots of nice wooden cars.
I know you used to call it a caravan.
Yeah. We still do the caravan to the Portland Hospital. And at Salt Lake, we don't have a caravan, but we do have, they call it the Walk for Love. And so in September, they'll have open houses and they'll do this walk. It's a very short walk. And it's a chance for people to see the hospital and visit the kids. Because with all the new laws, privacy laws, it's more difficult to get to talk to the kids. But the kids that will be in the walk have signed releases, and so we're free to talk to them about their experience.
Through that 17-year period, we made some lifetime friends.
Oh, Shriners as well as fellow...
He is now a Shriner.
Oh.
At that time, he worked at the hospital.
Oh, that's
the
great.
orthopedic... that's not the right word. Prosthetic man. And there are lifetime friends.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Important.
Yeah. Well, we're sure grateful for this donation.
We're glad we can do that.
It's good use.
I know the kids enjoy it.
And Bill is here, and are you the current president? Or?
Nope, I'm not. I'm just a woodworker member, and I took over some responsibility for making toys this year in my shop, because a couple of the fellows couldn't do it in their shops this year. So,
and how many toys did you produce for us this year?
We produced a total of a little over 930.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then we've got a lot of different models here. I love this little flatbed truck. I don't remember these from last year.
That's a new one.
Maybe within here. And then these over here, you said were made out of a.
Those are maple. So it's a good hardwood, especially durable.
Yeah, very smooth.
Very smooth, yes.
All right. Well, we're sure grateful and thankful for this. Appreciate it very much.
You're quite welcome.
All right.
Go.
For every 1,000 cars that we produce, we use about 8 different shapes. We use about 160 board feet of Doug fir 2x12. We use 4,000 axles. We use about 2,700 1.25" wheels, 1,300 1.5" wheels. It takes 7 people, 22 to 24 hours to do this. And so we've got, for 24 hours, that's about 8 man-hours for 3 days to mill it and sharpen it and everything else.
Pretty awesome.
So it's pretty impressive work. Get enough people together and it makes it for light work. Made a lot of fun.
Here, I don't even know what a stroller is.
Okay, so the scrollers made these cars.
Okay.
And as you can tell, they had to use the scroll saw to do it. They got this key shape. And we really appreciate them doing that. The woodworkers,
We do round holes, flat sides.
These guys.
They made all these toys to donate to the Shrine Hospitals.
The one in my car today, it's something. So the kids enjoy these. You guys have been doing this with us for 5 years?
since 2012.
Okay.
5 or 6 years.
Oh, okay.
But that's when Monty moved.
We did it before that. At least 2 years before you moved.
Okay.
You don't put anything on the bottom? Like the Happy Hungarian? I can stick with it. The kids can put their names, brother,
Yeah,
I'll put it.
So you got some that are really tiny. These got to be a little more challenging.
That's cool.
These are neat.
So these were all made by about 20 people. And we really enjoyed doing those.
So you said you had three days and so many people produced.
In 3 days, we had 6 people or so per day, and it varied who was there, and we made about 700. We had 700.
Well, I really enjoyed a couple of years ago being in your shop. The whole Santa deal. I was quite nervous when they were going to put it on the media. I had a whole little script written out. I think it was Eric asked for it. He goes, "Hey, let me see that." He goes, looks at it, and goes, and then he made me just talk, from the heart. But it was a very awesome experience to see all that equipment going at once, and the hammers going, tapping the wheels on. It was just like being in Santa's working on that. I wanted to watch that for the meetings. You just watch the numbers go.
So the only stuff you have to buy then are the wheels? Wheels and axles. Wheels and axles.
Of course, the tools.
Exactly.
Yeah, of course. The tools to do it. Oh, yeah. My whole bunch of drill bits and sandpaper.
Certainly appreciate it.
It's pretty amazing work. That much done in 3 days.
Yeah, that's these 3 boxes down here. 4 boxes. These 4 boxes.
There's a wing.
The spoiler.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
This little guy's my favorite. Or no, the little roadster. Where's the
A couple of years ago, you had the.
That box is open.
A couple of years ago, you had the. There was a dragster, a rail.
Yes.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yep.
They're in there. Kept one of those. And it was out of walnut or something too. Working.
This little guy here. See, going this way, he's a Cobra. No, this way he's a Corvette. You turn him around, he's a Cobra. So you get the Ford and the Chevy guys.
Kind of cover everybody at once.
Kids are all happy. Perfect.
We got a couple
Race car.
race cars. Hot rod, race car.
37 Chevy. Model T. Ice cream oil. You can have fun with it.
Yeah, I suppose you're only limited by your own imagination with it.
Another guy with a drill press, drilling holes, drilling axle holes. So it takes quite a bit of equipment. It takes a lot of equipment really to make this all the way around the shop, come back together to a finish line, and assemble it across there.
Best part of love is the thinnest slice, and you don't count for much, but I'm not letting go. I believe there's still much to believe in. So lift your eyes if you feel you can. Reach for a star and I'll show you a plan. I figured it out, what I needed was someone to show me. You know you can't fool me, I've been loving you too long. It started so easy,